Hey everybody, Mature Simmer here. So we're over here at Gatwick in London, and we're working on Tower Companion Tower Simulator, just doing a live schedule. So I know I've been here before. This is why I'm kind of looking around here.
Heathrow ground, Speedbird 988 Golf with information Sierra, requesting push and start.
Speedbird 988 Golf. Pushback approved. Expect runway 09er right.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 09er right.
So everything's coming in on 09er left. Let me change this and turn on the lights because it is a little dark here this afternoon. And we'll head out here so you can see we're going to go right there, and that'll be awesome. You'll be out of here before we know it. So we've got 79 flights that we should be targeting here. I'm going to move forward a little bit here. Just because I have a condensed window of opportunity. So maybe we'll get lucky.
Heathrow ground, Speedbird 988 Golf ready to taxi.
Speedbird 988 Golf. Runway 09er right. Line up and wait. So we should be able to do that here because we're not sharing a landing.
Speedbird 988 Golf.
And then on 9er left is where our landings.
Speedbird 481 Bravo on final 09er left.
Speedbird 481 Bravo, runway 09er left, cleared to land.
Runway 09er left, cleared to land. Speedbird 481 Bravo.
Alright, so we're about 4 minutes in. I'm just going to move along again a little bit here, because we don't have anything for a while.
Heathrow Tower, Shuttle 3 Alpha on final 09er left.
Shuttle 3 Alpha, runway 09er left, cleared to land.
Runway 09er
Speedbird
left,
9er 88 Golf,
Shuttle 3
runway 09er right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500. Contact departure.
Runway 09er right, cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching
So
altitude
British Airways
500.
is
Contact
Speedbird,
departure,
if you're
Speedbird
unfamiliar.
988
So.
Golf.
But we've got this running out. I'm not sure that I've done a Heathrow on Tower Companion other than a challenge. So part of what I'm trying to do is do some airports that I haven't done. You've got to do 100 flights to kind of unlock an achievement at Heathrow, and then, you know, you're finally at the bronze level, and then you go beyond that. So, let's see. Just move along again.
Heathrow ground, Speedbird 171 Heavy with information Sierra, requesting push and start.
Speedbird 171 Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 09er right. Scandinavian 505, runway 09er left, cleared to land. Now those are 3 flights at 1550.
Runway 09er right.
Then we don't have any for a while. We're sitting at 1555.
Clear to land. Scandinavian 505.
Alright. Speedbird 816, pushback approved, expect runway 09er right.
Pushback approved. Expect
So
runway
it would
09er
be,
right. Speedbird 816.
I think 3:48 p.m. in London at this point, so hence the sun's kind of setting a little bit.
816 with information Sierra, requesting push and start.
Alright, well, that's the one we've already called. Alright, so we do have one handled, obviously. That one has taken off.
Ground, Virgin 155 Mike Heavy with information Sierra, requesting push and start.
Virgin 155 Mike Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 09er right.
Pool Pushback approved. Expect runway 09 right.
So,
Virgin 155
shouldn't
Mike
be
Heavy.
crazy activity. Like 80 planes in an hour is really not that bad. You know, we obviously run the risk of potentially, you know, having some
Heathrow ground.
conflicts on
United
taxing.
931 heavy with information Sierra. Requesting push and start.
United 941 heavy, pushback approved. Expect runways 09 or right. I mean, at this point, everything's really spread
Pushback
out
approved. Expect
across
runway
the
09 right. United 931
across the airport. All right, we're not over here. Okay, so this is just totally on the other side. But 09er, there we go. United.
Heathrow ground. Speedbird 171 heavy ready to taxi.
Speedbird 171 heavy, runways 09er right, line up and wait.
Runway 09 right. Line up and wait. Speedbird 171 heavy.
Yeah, and then I expect
Heathrow ground. Speedbird 816 ready to taxi.
Speedbird 816, runways 09er right, line up and wait.
Runway 09 right. Line up and wait. Speedbird 816.
Speedbird 481 Bravo, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal. Speedbird 481 Bravo.
Now I don't know where. All right, so yes, he'll be going here and all the way over to there. So there's a couple planes that potentially could be conflicts, but hopefully not.
Virgin 155 Mike Heavy ready to taxi.
Virgin 155 Mike Heavy, runway 09er right, line up and wait. You know, again, the goal is to just get out of the tarmac, get out of the way.
Virgin 155 Mike Heavy.
Because, yeah, this one's gonna, you know, these are the ones that are potentially tricky.
Bangladesh 201 heavy on final 09 left.
Bangladesh 201 heavy, runway 09er left, cleared to land. Alright, and that was a
Runway 09 left,
1555.
clear to land. Bangladesh 201 heavy.
So we're about, we're pretty
Heathrow
good
ground.
there.
United 931 heavy ready to taxi.
Where is this guy going? Oh no, he's fine. Alright. I was turned around a bit. United 941 heavy, runway 09er right. Line up and wait. And he's probably going to go
Runway
that
09
way.
right. Line up and wait. United
Right.
931 heavy.
Shuttle 3 Alpha, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal. Shuttle 3 Alpha.
So he's also going way out there. And they were very close together. So, like, he took longer to land. So that was a bit more challenging. But let's see. Speedbird 816, runway 09er right, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Right, we still have one of 79.
Runway 09 right. Cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500.
We do have
contact
a
departure.
lot of
Speedbird
1555 arrivals. Again, the benefit of the schedules is we can just run them until we're done. Like we would get delays if we have any, but because yeah, we have 5 at least that are coming in at 1555, which is interesting. But
Heathrow ground, Speedbird 664 with information Sierra, requesting push and start.
Speedbird 664, pushback approved. Expect runway 09er right.
Pushback approved, expect runway
And
09
yeah, we're getting
right.
5 to
Speedbird
6 planes
664.
every 5 minutes that are taking off. So again, we're really loaded pretty heavily. So we're gonna have a Croatia coming in, which is interesting. But you can see, you know, the planes are on their way. The biggest one is, you know, is the United, and this
Heathrow
one,
ground.
yeah.
Speedbird 928 with information Tango. Requesting push and start.
Speedbird 928, standby. Yeah, we need this one to go out.
Speedbird
So
928.
Heathrow Tower. Croatia 82 Romeo on final 09er left.
Croatia 82 Romeo, runway 09er left, cleared to land. Scandinavian 505, taxi to terminal. So we had a little bit of a
Runway
delay,
09
3
left,
seconds
clear to
there.
land. Croatia 82 Romeo.
Not sure where he's
Taxi
going.
to terminal. Scandinavian 505.
Speedbird 171 Heavy, runway 09er right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500. Contact departure.
Runway 09er right, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching
LL
altitude
210
500,
Heavy,
contact
pushback
departure.
approved. Expect
Speedbird
runway 09er
171
right.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 09 right. EL 210 heavy.
Just waiting for this
Heathrow
one to
ground,
clear.
Speedbird 664.
Speedbird
ready to taxi.
664, runway 09er right, line up and wait. Because he should be able to get through
Runway
there
09
and go.
right, line up and wait.
Speedbird
664.
9er 28, pushback approved. Expect runway 09er right.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 09 right. Speed bird
Jordanian
928.
112 Heavy, pushback approved. Expect runway 09er right.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 09 right.
Alright, so the
Jordanian
Scandinavian
112
looks
Heavy.
like it's going away over there. Everybody else is in good shape. There goes the
Heathrow ground.
big Heavy.
EL 210 heavy with information tango. Requesting push and start.
Alright.
Heathrow ground. Jordanian 112 heavy with information tango. Requesting push and start.
Virgin 155 Mike Heavy, runway 09er right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500. Contact departure. Speedbird 2 Mike Whiskey Heavy, pushback approved. Expect runway 09er right. Alright. So we're
Runway
all
09
good there.
right. Cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 500. Contact
I
departure.
think everyone that's
Virgin
moving
155 Mike Heavy.
can be moving.
Pushback
So
approved.
again,
Expect
the
runway
Heavy
09
needs
right.
some space,
Speedbird 2
but
Mike Whiskey
we're
Heavy.
okay. Speedbird 677, runway 09er left, cleared to land.
Runway 09
Alright.
left. Clear
So there's
to
a
land.
Turkish,
Speedbird
a KLM,
677.
another Turkish. I'm not
Heathrow Tower.
seeing them.
Speedbird 677 on final 09er left. Heathrow ground. EL 210 heavy ready to taxi.
ELAL 210 Heavy, runway 09er right, line up and wait. Speedbird 928, runway 09er right, line up and wait. So we'll get everyone
Runway
off.
09 right. Line up and wait. EL 210 heavy.
Runway 09 right. Line up and wait.
Alright, so
Speedbird
just
928.
scanning around the
Heathrow
airport.
ground. Speedbird
Jordanian
928,
112
ready to
Heavy,
taxi.
runway 09er right, line up and wait. Bangladesh 201 Heavy, taxi to terminal.
Runway 09 right. Line up and wait. Jordanian 112 heavy.
I need to watch the arrivals. I'm
Taxi
getting
terminal.
delays there.
Bangladesh 201 heavy.
Heathrow ground. Jordanian 112
So yeah,
heavy,
they
ready
all
to
appear
taxi.
to be kind of heading that way.
Heathrow ground. Speedbird 2 Mike Whiskey Heavy ready to taxi.
Speedbird 2 Mike Whiskey Heavy, runway 09er right, line up and wait.
Runway 09 right. Line up and wait. Speedbird 2 Mike Whiskey Heavy.
Alright, a lot of activity right now.
Heathrow ground. Speedbird 2 Mike Whiskey Heavy with information tango. Requesting push and
Speedbird 664, runway 09er right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500. Contact departure. So again, these will go parallel to each
start. Runway
other.
09 right.
So
Cleared
we're
for immediate
okay.
takeoff on reaching altitude 500. Contact departure.
Because he should be
Speedbird
turning
664.
here. So that one will get there faster, which is fine.
Heathrow ground. Speedbird 6 November Charlie Heavy with information Tango. Requesting push and start.
Alright, so 941's pulling in front, but that'll be okay. Alright, where's the other one? Okay, that's
Heathrow ground.
Bangladesh.
Delta 4 heavy with information tango.
Speedbird
Requesting
6
push and
November
start.
Charlie Heavy, pushback approved. Expect runway 09er right. Emirates 4, Papa Yankee Super, runway 09er left, cleared to land. So that's a big
Pushback
boy.
approved. Expect runway 09er right. Speedbird 6 November Charlie Heavy.
Alright, so we're going to have
Runway
a
09 left. Clear to
Delta
land.
4 Heavy,
Emirates 4
pushback
Papa Yankee
approved.
Super.
Expect runway 09er right.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 09 right. Delta 4 heavy.
Croatia 82 right, taxi to terminal. I said right, but that's okay.
Taxi to terminal. Croatia 82 Romeo.
Heathrow
Alright,
Tower.
let's see
Emirates
what
4
we've
Papa
got.
Yankee Super, final 09 left.
Where are we? 8. I think we want to be at 8.
Heathrow ground. Logan 4 Mike uniform with information tango.
Logan 4
Requesting
Mike
push and
uniform.
start.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 09er right. Alright.
Pushback approved.
So the
Expect runway 09
Croatia's
right.
coming in
Logan
there.
4 Mike uniform.
Everything's pretty busy. United 941 Heavy, runway 09er right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500. Contact departure.
Runway 09 right, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500, contact departure.
Alright, well, we
United
do have a
931
Turkish coming in. So that might then get a Turkish out,
Heathrow ground. Speedbird 6 November Charlie Heavy ready to taxi.
I think. I don't know. We'll see. So who's ready to taxi? Speedbird 6 November Charlie Heavy, runway 09er right. Line up and wait.
Runway
So yeah, that
09er
Jordanian
right. Line
went
up
way
and
down
wait.
there.
Speedbird 6 November Charlie Heavy.
I don't think Delta 4 Heavy's ready yet. Alright. So, yeah, he should be out and back in time.
Heathrow ground. Delta 4 heavy ready to taxi.
Delta 4 Heavy, runway 09er right. Line up and wait.
Runway 09 right. Line up and wait. Delta 4 heavy.
Alright, so we do need to wait because this is a heavy. Otherwise, in theory, we get in trouble. Now, again, it doesn't cause us a problem.
Tower, Turkish 1971 heavy on final 09 left.
Turkish 1971 Heavy, runway 09er left, cleared to land. There's two Turkishes coming in,
Left, cleared to land. Turkish
but they're
1971
not
heavy.
the ones that are earlier, so that is really interesting. They're just like another...
Heathrow ground. Logan 4
Okay,
Mike
we're
uniform
fine.
ready to taxi.
Speedbird 928, runway 09er right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500. Contact departure. Speedbird 2 Mike Whiskey Heavy, runway 09er right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500. Contact departure. So yes, we're taking a bit of
Runway
advantage
09 right. Clear
here.
for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 500. Contact departure. Speedbird 9
Speedbird
ready.
677, taxi to terminal. So that one got delayed 25
Runway
seconds.
09 right, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Speedbird 2 Mike Whiskey Heavy.
So we might have a bit.
Taxi to terminal. Speedbird 677.
Air Jordan 112 Heavy, hold position. Jordanian. Okay, I think it didn't work, so that's fine. So we're good. LL 210 Heavy, runway 09er right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500. Contact departure. Bangladesh 201 Heavy, taxi to terminal.
Runway 09 right. Cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500. Contact departure. ELO 210 Heavy.
Logan 4 Mike uniform, runway 09er right. Line up and wait.
Taxi to
this,
terminal.
Bangladesh?
Bangladesh 201 Heavy.
Speedbird 744, pushback approved. Expect runway 09er right. Jordanian 112 Heavy, runway 09er right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500. Contact departure. Speedbird 6 November Charlie Heavy, runway 09 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500. Contact departure. All right, there goes LL.
Runway 09 right. Line up and
Saudi
wait.
122 Heavy, pushback approved. Expect runway 09 right. All right, so Croatia's going to
Pushback
go
approved. Expect runway 09
through
right.
there.
Speedbird 744.
Emirates 4 Papa Yankee Super, taxi to terminal.
Runway 09 right. Cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 500.
I don't understand. Where's this
Contact
Bangladesh
departure.
201?
Jordania 112 heavy.
Oh, there he is.
Runway 09 right, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500, contact departure.
I don't know
6
why
November Charlie Heavy.
he's acting strangely on my
Pushback approved. Expect runway 09
on my sheet.
right.
Luckily, this
Saudi
worked.
122 heavy.
So yeah, he got past,
Taxi
and
to
now he
terminal.
can go where he
Emirates
needs
4 Papa
to.
Yankee Super.
Heathrow Tower, Turkish 5 November Hotel Heavy on final 09.
Thin Air
left.
1336, pushback approved. Expect runway 09 right.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 09 right. Thin Air 1336.
Turkish 5 November Hotel Heavy, runway 09 left, cleared to land.
Runway 09 left.
Speedbird
Cleared
135
Turkish
Heavy,
5
pushback
November Hotel
approved.
Heavy.
Expect runway 09 right.
Pushback approved. Expect runway
Speedbird
09
744,
right.
runway
Speedbird
09
135
right,
heavy.
line up and wait.
Runway 09 right. Line up and wait. Speedbird 744.
They're going to dance here, so
Heathrow
hopefully
ground.
they'll all
Speedbird 744 ready to taxi.
respect each other. We'll see.
Heathrow ground. Speedbird 744 with information uniform. Requesting push
'Cause
and
as
start.
long as he just starts moving along, like clearly he'll be ahead. Emirates
Heathrow
4
ground.
Papa
Saudi
Yankee Super.
122 heavy with information uniform. Requesting push and start.
Trying to see where he goes.
Heathrow ground.
Right, so
Saudi
he's going
122 heavy ready to
around.
taxi.
Okay. I just need to watch this Fin Air.
Heathrow ground. Thin Air 1336 with information uniform. Requesting push and start.
Saudi 122 Heavy, runway 09 right, line up and wait.
Runway 09 right. Line up and wait. Saudi 122 heavy.
Okay, I think
Heathrow
we've
Tower,
got
speed
everybody
695
else.
on final 09 left.
Delta 4 Heavy, runway 09 right, line up and wait.
Runway 09 right. Line up and wait. Delta 4 heavy.
Fin Air 1336, runway 09 right, line up and wait.
Runway 09 right.
Okay,
Line
so
up and wait.
he
Thin
can
Air
get moving.
1336.
Speedbird 695, runway 09 left, cleared to land.
Runway 09 left, cleared to land. Speed bid 695.
Delta 4 Heavy, runway 09 right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Because, yeah, there's also a KLM.
Runway 09
Now,
right.
this
Cleared for
plane
immediate
should
takeoff
be
on
a
reaching
common
altitude 500.
livery that
Contact
gives us
departure. Delta
some
4 heavy.
credit in our plane
Heathrow
spotting.
ground. Thin Air 1336 ready to taxi.
Turkish 1971 Heavy, taxi to terminal. Man, I am
Taxi to terminal.
missing these, I'll tell you that.
Heathrow ground.
Speedbird 135 Heavy,
ready to taxi.
runway 09 right, line up and wait.
Runway 09 right, line up and wait. Speedbird 135 Heavy.
Now, again, it should get through ahead of time.
Heathrow ground. Speedbird 135 Heavy with information uniform. Requesting push and start.
So we're going to see, I'm not sure if that's straight or if he's got to turn a little bit. Because if he has to turn a little bit, he's not going to beat him. But no, he's okay. So we should be fine. This one's going to stay on. It's interesting how they're really taking different routes. All right, Turkish is going there. And then once he parks, it's just those are not departures. So, yeah, there's a Turkish 1931, a Turkish 8 Quebec, There's
Heathrow
also,
ground.
like I said, a
Speedbird
KLM.
598 Delta with information uniform, requesting push and start.
Speedbird 598 Delta, pushback approved. Expect runway 09 or right. Turkish 5 November Hotel Heavy, taxi to terminal. Alright, so they're going to go out that way
Pushback
as
approved.
well.
Expect runway 09 or right. Speedbird 598 Delta.
So right now,
Taxi
there's
to
like
terminal.
3
Turkish
or
5 November
4.
Hotel Heavy.
Heathrow Tower, Speedbird 7 Quebec on final 09er left.
Speedbird 7 Quebec, runway 09er left, cleared to land. Oh, there's a Shamrock somewhere.
Runway 09er left, cleared to land. Speedbird 7 Quebec.
There he is. Shamrock 169er, pushback approved. Expect runway 09er right.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 09er right. Shamrock 169.
Alright, well, everything's, again, getting
Heathrow
busy
ground,
on the runway.
Shamrock 169 with information uniform, requesting push and start.
United 925 Heavy, pushback approved. Expect runway 09er right.
Pushback approved.
So right
Expect
now it
runway 09
appears
or
there's
right.
4
United
flights
925 Heavy.
that are not going to spawn. If they are, they're going to do it later. But right now,
Heathrow ground. The United 925
so yeah, the
Heavy with
Turkish went
information
in,
uniform, requesting push and start.
but I don't see another Turkish. Alright. So he's going to park here, so that'll be done shortly. Speedbird 135 Heavy, runway 09 or right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Okay, and again, we need some
Runway
space
09
there,
right, cleared
but then
for immediate
all
takeoff.
3 of
On
these can
reaching
go very
altitude
quickly.
500, contact departure. Speedbird 135 Heavy.
Alright, so we've got one
Heathrow
Turkish,
ground.
the other one's
Speedbird
going to the other
598
end.
Delta ready to taxi.
So yeah, there's just a lot of movement right now, which is what you want. Speedbird 598 Delta, runway 09 or right, line up and wait.
Runway 09 or right. Line up and wait. Speedbird 598 Delta.
And we're not getting that much coming in. I mean, it's a 1615. I don't know how many of those we
Heathrow
have
ground,
because
Shamrock 169 ready to taxi.
Shamrock 169, runway 09 or right, line up and wait. So that one's just, you know, very
Runway 09
shamrocky.
right, line up and
But
wait.
it's an Aer
Shamrock
Lingus, as you can
169.
see. And we have a shuttle.
Heathrow Tower.
That's gonna call
Speedbird
soon.
421 on final 09 left.
Speedbird 421, runway 09 or left, cleared to land. Alright, so we're going to get a lot of things going
Runway
over there.
09 left. Cleared to land. Speedbird
United
421.
925 Heavy, runway 09 or left, line up and wait.
Negative. Need correct runway. The United 925 Heavy. Heathrow ground. The United 925 Heavy ready to taxi.
United 925 Heavy, runway 09 or right, line up and wait. I don't know what it had a problem with there,
Runway
but okay.
09 or right. Line up and wait. The United 925
Logan 4 Mike uniform, runway 09 or right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure.
Runway 09 right, clear for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Logan 4 Mike uniform.
Thin Air 1336, runway 09 or right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Man, I hope these guys don't get in each
Runway
other's
09
way.
right. Cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500.
Speedbird
Contact
744,
departure.
runway
Thin Air
09 or right,
1336.
cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Saudia 122 Heavy, runway 09 or right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Alright, so everybody's
Runway 09
moving.
right, clear for immediate takeoff.
Speedbird
On reaching
695,
altitude
taxi to
500,
terminal.
Contact departure.
So that is a
Speedbird
delay.
744.
A minute and 2
Runway
seconds.
09
Ay.
right, cleared for immediate takeoff.
That was
On
bad.
reaching altitude 500.
Right. Turkish
contact
hasn't
departure.
parked yet.
Saudia 122 Heavy.
But yeah, we're going to get a lot of planes
Taxi to terminal.
taken off
Speed
here.
695.
And again, you'd never do this in real life, but It's kind of how the system works, but yeah, right now it's 4, and there's potentially 5. Potentially a lot of scheduled arrivals that just are not going to happen. So it's really interesting.
Heathrow ground. Shuttle 2 Romeo with information uniform. Requesting
Shuttle
push
2
and
Romeo,
start.
pushback approved. Expect runway 09 or right. So I think, yeah, he's
Negative.
there.
Unknown command. Shuttle 2 Romeo.
Shuttle 2 Romeo, pushback approved. Expect runway 09 or right. Speedbird 935, runway 09 or left, cleared to land.
Pushback approved. Expect runway
Right.
09 or right.
So that
Shuttle
one's
2
going to
Romeo.
go in a moment. There we go.
Runway 09 or left. Clear
So
to
we
land.
now have
Speedbird 9 or 35.
226 out
Heathrow
of
Tower.
79
Speedbird
done.
9 or 35 on final
Speedbird
09 or
33 kilo heavy, pushback approved. Expect runway 09 or right.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 09 or right.
Speedbird 7
Speedbird
Quebec,
33
taxi
kilo
to
heavy.
terminal. Alright, so he's just coming
Taxi to
in
terminal. Speedbird
over
7
there.
Quebec.
So once the United is passed, which should be fine, we'll be good.
Heathrow
yeah,
ground.
some
Speedbird
tricky
33 kilo
taxiing.
heavy with information uniform. Requesting push and start.
Speedbird 293 heavy, pushback approved. Expect runway 09 or right.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 09 or right. Speedbird 293
Okay,
heavy.
I assume he's not even going in here, so.
Heathrow ground. Speedbird 293 heavy with information uniform. Requesting push and start.
So, again, a little bit of busyness down here as we get to the runway. So we'll see where things all start to pan out. But definitely, you know, part of what you
Heathrow ground.
obviously
Shuttle 2
expect.
Romeo ready to taxi.
Shuttle 2 Romeo, runway 09 or right, line up and wait. Alright,
Runway
so
09 or right. Line up and wait. Shuttle 2 Romeo.
Alright, so the Speedbird's going to follow him in there. It's just, again, is Shamrock going to win the race here or not? That's going to be the question. In theory, he should.
Heathrow ground. Speedbird 33 kilo heavy ready to taxi.
Speedbird 33 kilo heavy, runway 09 or right, line up and wait. That got really, really close. I'm trying to
Runway 09
allow...
or right. Line
Oh,
up and wait.
it didn't.
Speedbird
Great.
33 kilo heavy.
Alright,
Heathrow Tower. Korean
lovely.
Airliner 07 heavy on final 09 or left.
So we're going to go over here, and we're going to have to come back in here, and sadly, we're going to get rid of this
Heathrow
one,
ground. Speedbird 293 heavy ready
because
to
there's a
taxi.
lot of Speedbirds in that way. Oh, but that's a shuttle. Well, we'll get rid of that one. Alright, so that's a little annoying. Shamrock 169, runways 09 or right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Speedbird 598 Delta, runways 09 or right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Alright,
Runway 09 or right.
so
Cleared for
a little
immediate
annoying.
takeoff on reaching
Speedbird
altitude 500,
293 heavy,
contact
runway
departure.
09 or right,
Shamrock
line up and
169.
wait. Speedbird 421, taxi to terminal. Korean Air 907 heavy, runway 09 or left, cleared to land.
Runway 09 or right. Cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500. Contact departure. Speedbird 598 Delta. Runway 09 or right. Line up and wait. Speedbird 293 heavy.
Alright,
Taxi to terminal.
so
Speedbird
yeah, we're going to
421.
lose one that we had to delete.
Runway 09 or left.
And again,
Cleared
there's
to
just a
land.
lot of
Korean Airliner
scheduled
07 heavy.
that aren't coming in. So it is interesting how that's playing out. Alright. So we've got several for 1625, which is coming up in 30 seconds, that are going to call in. Speedbird 33 Kilo Heavy, runway 09 or right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500. Contact departure. And again, these are all going to take off quickly. 695 just parked, so
Speedbird 33 Kilo
28 of 79, but we're going to quickly be over 30 because of all these departures. So
Final 09 or left.
Shuttle 19 Alpha, runway 09 or left, cleared to land. Because there's a possibility there won't be a shuttle. Alright, American 81 Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 09 or right. Speedbird 935, taxi to terminal.
Pushback approved, expect runway 09 or right.
So
American
now let's
81
see.
Heavy.
Right,
Taxi to
so
terminal.
he's...
Speedbird 9 or 35.
Heathrow ground, American 81 Heavy with information uniform. Requesting push and start.
American... I'm sorry. Speedbird 9 or 35. Speedbird 935, hold position. Gotta let him out
Hold
first.
position. Speedbird 9 or 35.
Right. United 925 Heavy, runway 09 or right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500. Contact departure. Speedbird 293 Heavy, runway 09 or right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500. Contact departure. Nobody's going to get in between
Runway
them.
09 or right, cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 500. Contact departure. The United 925 Heavy.
Speedbird 189 Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 09 or right. Speedbird 9 Mike Sierra, pushback approved, expect runway 09 or right.
Runway 09 or right, cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 500.
Let's
Contact
take
departure.
a look. Alright, these are
Speedbird
far enough
293
apart.
Heavy.
Speedbird 468, pushback approved, expect runway 09 or right. I just didn't want them backing
Pushback
into
approved,
each
expect
other.
runway 09 or right. Speedbird 189 Heavy.
Alright.
Pushback approved, expect runway 09
American
right.
81 Heavy,
Speedbird
runway 09 or right,
Sierra.
line up and wait. Okay, so we're
Pushback
going to go
approved,
back
expect runway
here.
09 or right. Speedbird
Once he's
468.
out, we can let the
Runway
Speedbird
09
in.
or right. Line up and wait. American 81 Heavy.
Scandinavian 809, runway 09 or left, cleared to land.
Runway 09 or left,
Lufthansa
cleared to
1
land.
uniform,
Scandinavian
pushback approved,
809.
expect runway 09 or right.
Pushback approved, expect runway 09 or right.
Speedbird
Lufthansa
421. Alright, he's parking there. I just want to make sure that
Heathrow
they're
Tower,
not, again,
Scandinavian 809er on final 09er left.
that they're not cruising for
Heathrow
a
ground,
bruising.
American 81 Heavy ready to taxi.
Speedbird 935, continue taxi. Korean Air 907 Heavy, taxi to terminal. Right, so
Continue
they're
taxi.
going
Speedbird 9 or
out
35.
there. Oh wow, they're
Taxi to
going
terminal.
way out
Korean Air
there.
907 Heavy.
Okay.
Heathrow Tower, Air France 16 Charlie Lima on final 09 or left.
Heathrow ground, Speedbird 9 and Mike Sierra ready to taxi.
Speedbird 9 or Mike Sierra, runway 09 or right, line up and wait. Speedbird 189 Heavy, runway 09 or right, line up and wait.
Runway 09 right, line up and wait.
Air France
Speedbird 9
16
Mike Sierra.
Charlie Lima, runway 09 or left, cleared to land. Now, I'm not sure why the European flights
09
have a
right,
lot of
line up and
numbers, letters
Speedbird
at the
189
end.
Heavy.
That is unique. Speedbird 468, runway 09er, cleared to land. Whoops. Speedbird 468, runway 09er, line up and wait.
Runway 09 or left, Cleared to land.
I'm looking at a
Airfield 16
runway.
Charlie
I got
Lima.
confused. I don't know.
Runway 09 right, line up and wait. Speed bid 468.
Korean's going there. We got
Duplicate
another
command.
Speedbird.
Speed bid 468.
Yeah, we know.
Heathrow ground. Speedbird 189 heavy ready to taxi.
Heathrow ground. Speed bid 468 ready to taxi.
Heathrow ground. Lufthansa 1 uniform ready to taxi.
All right. I'm hoping these aren't gonna get into some sort of a
Heathrow
play
ground.
chicken here.
Speedbird 189 heavy with
I'm
information
assuming the
uniform.
American's gonna
Requesting push and
turn.
start.
Either here or here. I don't think he's going because I think that's all of British Airways.
Heathrow ground. Speedbird
terminal.
9 Sierra with information uniform. Requesting push and start.
So these are all older things. Lufthansa 1 uniform, runway 09 or right, line up and wait.
Runway 09 right.
Wow,
Line
I'm
up and
surprised.
wait. Lufthansa 1 uniform.
We'll see where he goes, but Speedbird 189 heavy, runway 09 or right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. And let's go back
Runway
over
09
here.
right. Cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 500. Contact
Aegean
departure.
3 Lima
Speedbird
Golf,
189 heavy.
pushback approved, expect runway 09 or right.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 09 or right. Aegean 3 Lima Golf.
So we do have a Turkish that is leaving. That's going to be calling
Heathrow
in
ground.
here in a
Speed bid
bit.
468 with information Victor. Requesting push and start.
Speedbird 490, pushback approved, expect runway 09 or right. Speedbird 759, 09 or left, cleared to land. Speedbird 759, 09 or left, cleared to land. Oh. Speedbird 759, runway 09 or left, cleared to land. Just was wording it wrong.
Pushback approved. Expect
Shuttle
runway
19
09 or
Alpha,
right.
taxi to
Speedbird
terminal.
490. Negative. M in the air. Speedbird 759.
Alright, so where
Negative.
is he
M in
going?
the air.
Oh, wow.
Speedbird 759.
Shuttle 8 Quebec, pushback approved, expect runway 09 or right.
Runway 09 or left. Cleared to land. Speedbird 759. Taxi to terminal. Shuttle 19 Alpha. Pushback
Alright,
approved. Expect runway 09 right. Shuttle 8 Quebec.
I'm thinking he's clear. Speedbird 9 Mike Sierra, runway 09 or right. Cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Okay, we got no error
Runway
there.
09 right. Cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 500. Contact departure. Speedbird 9 Mike Sierra.
Scandinavian 809, taxi to terminal. Turkish 42 Kilo Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 09er right. Korean Air 907 Heavy, cross runway 09er right.
Taxi to terminal. Scandinavian 809.
Aegean 3 Lima Golf, runway 09er right, line up and wait. Virgin 9er Juliet Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 09er right.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 09
Speedbird
right.
468,
Package
runway
42, Kilo
09
Heavy.
right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure.
Cross runway 09 right. Korean Air 907 Heavy.
Runway
Alright.
09 right. Line up and wait. Aegean 3 Lima Golf.
So we're technically about 15
Pushback
minutes
approved. Expect
from
runway 09 right.
when
Virgin
it
9
should be
Juliet
done here.
Runway 09 right. Cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 500.
Because yeah, it'd be
Contact departure.
1648, we're at
Speed 468.
1633.
Heathrow ground. Aegean 3 Lima Golf ready to taxi.
Heathrow ground. Speedbird 490 ready to taxi. Heathrow ground. Shuttle 8 Quebec ready to taxi. Heathrow tower.
Shuttle 8
Speedbird
Quebec.
311 on final 09
Runway
left.
09er right, line up and wait. Speedbird 490, runway 09er right, line up and wait.
Runway 09 right.
American
Line up
81
and
Heavy,
wait.
runway
Shuttle
09er
8
right,
Quebec.
cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure.
Runway 09 right. Line up and wait. Speedbird 490. Runway
Alright.
09 right.
Air
Cleared for
France
immediate
16
takeoff
Charlie
on
Lima.
reaching altitude
Taxi to
500.
terminal.
Contact departure. American 81 Heavy. Taxi to terminal. Air France 16 Charlie Lima.
So I'm thinking
Heathrow
he's
ground.
going...
Turkish
yeah.
42 Kilo Heavy ready to taxi.
A lot of the non-British or non-Americans seem to go over here. Turkish 42 Kilo Heavy, runway 09 or right. Line up and wait.
Runway 09 right. Line up and wait. Turkish 42 Kilo Heavy.
But right now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 that are showing up as scheduled to arrive that have not. There's something called Hainan. There's Swiss, which I've certainly had come in other places, but like I said, sometimes it's just gates. Virgin 9 Juliet Heavy, runway 09 or right, line up and wait.
Runway 09 right. Line up and wait. Virgin 9 Juliet Heavy.
Alright, so the American is kind of long gone. Lufthansa 1 Uniform, runway 09 or right, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Speedbird 759, taxi to terminal.
Runway 09 right, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500, contact departure.
Speedbird
Lufthansa 1
588
uniform.
Lima. Shuttle 8 Quebec, runway 09 or right, line up and wait.
Taxi to terminal. Speedbird 759. Runway 09 right. Line up and wait. Shuttle 8
Speedbird
Quebec.
588 Lima, pushback approved, expect runway 09 or right. Speedbird 311, runway 09 or left, cleared to land. Speedbird 771 Charlie, runway 09 or Lima, cleared to land. So there's a Swiss that is gonna arrive. So I don't know if that's gonna suddenly give us the ability for Swiss to leave. Lufthansa 4 Charlie Papa, pushback approved, expect runway 09 or right.
Runway 09 left. Clear to land.
Again, there's going to be a shuttle one leaving as well.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 09 right. Lufthansa 4 Charlie Papa.
We'll see, because if this one turns, we have a problem.
Charlie on final 09 left.
And then we'll see, but yeah, right now we're going to need...
Heathrow ground.
Speedbird 490, hold position.
Requesting push and start.
Speedbird 490, continue taxi. Shuttle 8 Quebec, runway 09 or right, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Aegean 3 Lima Golf, runway 09 or right, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure.
Hold position. Speedbird 490.
Right, so we're at 43 is 79. We're doing okay.
Runway 09 right. Clear for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Shuttle 8 Quebec.
Runway 09 right, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500, contact departure.
Speedbird 588
Aegean 3
Lima.
Golf.
Runway 09 or right. Line up and wait.
Runway 09 right. Line up and wait. Speedbird 588 Lima.
Heathrow Tower. Swiss 59 Kilo on final 09 or left.
Swiss 59 Kilo, runway 09 or left, cleared to land.
Runway 09 or left. Clear to land. Swiss 59 Kilo.
The only thing is, like, that's showing up as...
Speedbird 588.
I've only got like 56 out of 79 that have arrived, which
Lufthansa 4 Charlie Papa
seems
ready to taxi.
unlikely to be a good situation, but we'll see.
Heathrow ground. Shuttle 8 Quebec with information Victor. Requesting push and start.
Now these should sort themselves out.
Heathrow ground.
Speedbird
42
588
kilo
Lima,
heavy with
runway
information
09 to
requesting
right,
push
cleared
and
for
start.
immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500. Contact departure. Virgin 9 Juliet Heavy, runway 09 or right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500. Contact departure.
Runway 09 or right, clear for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Speedbird 588 Lima.
You know, and again, we're only going to get
Runway
like
09 away. Cleared for
50,
immediate takeoff.
you know, we're going to
Reaching
get
altitude
into the
500.
60s with
Contact
what we
departure. Virgin
have
9 and
scheduled
Juliet
that
Heavy.
hasn't appeared.
Heathrow ground. Virgin 9 of Juliet Heavy with information Victor. Requesting push and start.
Right. Oh, so we've got some others. Lufthansa 4 Charlie Papa, runway 09 or right, line up and wait. Air France 16 Charlie Lima, cross runway 09 or right.
Runway 09 right, line up and wait. Lufthansa 4 Charlie Papa.
Like, this should rotate and take
Cross
off
runway
soon.
09 right.
There
Air
we go.
France 16 Charlie Lima.
Speedbird 311, taxi to terminal. Definitely making some
Taxi to
messes
terminal.
here.
Speedbird 311.
Heathrow ground. Speedbird 588 Lima with information Yankee. Requesting push and start.
So we're almost caught up on the messages, but
Heathrow ground. Lufthansa 4 Charlie Papa with information Yankee. Requesting push and start.
alright, so we're at 48 now. Again, we're gonna wait.
Heathrow ground.
For
Shuttle
that one
6
to
Foxtrot
clear.
with information Yankee. Requesting push and start.
Shuttle 6 Foxtrot, pushback approved. Expect runway 09 or right. So we've got a
Pushback
Croatia,
approved. Expect
Cathay, a
runway 09 right.
Virgin.
Shuttle 6 Foxtrot.
Alright,
Heathrow Tower. Flying Bulgaria 851 on final 09 or left.
flying Bulgaria, 851, runway 09 or left, cleared to land.
Runway 09 or left. Clear to land. Flying Bulgaria 851.
So, apologize. Speedbird 490, runway 09 or right, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Turkish 42 Kilo Heavy, runway 09 or right, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure.
Runway 09 or right. Cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500. Contact departure. Speedbird 490.
So yeah, I nearly have
Runway 09 or right. Cleared for immediate
a whole
takeoff.
set
On
of
reaching
scheduled.
altitude 500.
It's kind of
Contact
crazy.
departure. Turkish
Speedbird
42 Kilo Heavy.
771 Charlie, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal. Speedbird 771 Charlie.
Just need this one to clear. Which would be good, because, yeah, these are going to go, and they'll be...
Heathrow ground. Shuttle 6
Shuttle
Foxtrot
6
ready to taxi.
Foxtrot, runway 09 to right, line up and wait.
Runway 09 right. Line up and wait. Shuttle 6 Foxtrot.
I guess they're going behind each other, so it won't be too bad that way. Alright, so now we're at 51 of 78. Got a couple approaching. We've got 3 more ready to call. You know, and again, we'll see what else happens, but it's definitely not what we'd expect.
Heathrow Tower. Speedbird 355.
Swiss
on
59
final 09
Kilo,
or left.
taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal. Swiss 59 Kilo.
Alright, obviously obviously that one's going to park, and that's going to give us 52 of 78 when it finally does that. So there we go. We're good there. And again, it's just a matter of, are they going to stay clear of each other or not? Okay, Swiss is going that way. And again, there is a Swiss. No, I can't, but it's supposed to land, so never mind. Yeah, I don't have anything ready to depart that is scheduled that hasn't happened, so just really interesting. Speedbird 355, runway 09er left, cleared to land.
Runway 09er left, cleared to land. Speedbird 355.
Lufthansa 4 Charlie Papa, runway 09er right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure.
Runway 09er right, cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Lufthansa 4 Charlie Papa.
Shuttle 6 Foxtrot, runway 09er right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure.
Runway 09er right, cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Shuttle 6 Foxtrot.
Alright,
Heathrow
so
Tower,
we've
Virgin
clearly
24
got
Mike
4
Heavy,
on the
final
ground,
09
but
left.
Virgin 24 Mike Heavy, runway 09er left, cleared to land. Okay, so we're at 16:44:35. Again, there are 3 planes that I have strips for that are going to call in to leave yet. And obviously, if anything else cycles through, we'll be happy to take it if we get any more arrivals. But, like, it's odd because there's a KLM, there's an Iberia. Like, we didn't get certain things. The good news is they're not listed as common. Wow, this thing seems like it's barely moved.
Ground.
I looked at it.
Heavy with
Wow.
information Yankee. Requesting push and start.
Cathay 238 Heavy, pushback approved. Expect runway 09er right. But yeah,
Pushback
I'd be
approved,
surprised
expect
if I
runway
see
09er
any
right.
more
Cathay
arrivals.
238 Heavy.
So we'll see. Oh, no, there's a shuttle that's 16:45. So we're going to have one more. Alright, so we've got that. That's Flying Bulgaria,
Heathrow
which
ground.
is one.
Virgin 21 Kilo Heavy with information Yankee. Requesting push and start.
Flying Bulgaria 851. Taxi to terminal. I'm assuming it's going to go over there as well.
Taxi to terminal.
Oh, good.
Flying Bulgaria
Of course, they're
851.
right next to each other, so we're going to wait. Virgin 21 Kilo Heavy, standby. Just try to delay
Roger.
any.
Virgin 21 Kilo
Yep,
Heavy.
he's turning to that way and going, so yeah. 771 parked yet? Not yet.
Heathrow ground.
So he's going
Croatia
in there.
82 Whiskey with information Yankee. Requesting push and start.
Croatia 82 Whiskey, pushback approved. Expect runway 09er right. That is a long way to go.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 09 right. Croatia 82 Whiskey.
But again, we'll have other planes coming in, things parking, so. But yeah, we need to get this Cathay out of there, and then we can push the Virgin back and go from there. But 16:46:45.
Cathay 238 Heavy ready to taxi.
Cathay 238 Heavy, runway 09er right. Line up and wait.
Runway 09er right. Line up and wait. Cathay 238 Heavy.
Virgin 21 Kilo Heavy, pushback approved. Expect runway 09er right.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 09er right. Virgin 21 Kilo Heavy.
Alright, so they're pushed. Obviously, yes, this will come out the same way.
Heathrow Tower.
Speedbird
Shuttle 13
355,
X-ray on final
taxi
09
to
left.
terminal. Shuttle 13 X-ray, runway 09er left, cleared to land. Alright, and there's another shuttle that's
Taxi to
approaching.
terminal. Speedbird 355.
So we still have
Runway 09 left.
things
Cleared
going
to
on,
land. Shuttle
obviously.
13 X-ray.
But we got 3 planes that are going to
Heathrow
have to
ground.
take off
Croatia
too.
82
So
Whiskey ready to taxi.
Croatia 82 Whiskey, runway 09er right, line up and wait.
Runway 09 right. Line up and wait. Croatia 82 Whiskey.
So I'm going to see if I can bring him down a faster runway or a faster taxiway. Croatia 82 Whiskey to runway 09er right via Alpha, line up and wait. So that should
Runway 09 right.
go
Via
there,
Alpha. Line
and that'll
up
go
and wait.
quicker.
Croatia 82 Whiskey.
Okay, the Virgin one is not ready yet for taxi. So they're still waiting
Heathrow
for...
ground.
There
Virgin
we go.
21 kilo heavy ready to taxi.
Virgin 21 kilo heavy, runway 09er right, line up and wait.
Runway 09er right. Line up and wait. Virgin 21 kilo heavy.
Alright, so we're all good. At this point, we have, what, 56 of 78? But yeah, we're just waiting for a lot. Virgin 24 Mike Heavy, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal. Virgin 24 Mike heavy.
So he's coming around here, but they'll all be out of each other's way. Wow, and we've got another
Heathrow
Virgin
Tower.
landing.
Shuttle 7 Zulu on final 09er left.
Shuttle 7 Zulu, runway 09er left, cleared to land.
Runway 09er
There's
left.
going to be a
cleared to
Virgin
land.
Heavy
Shuttle
landing
7
from
Zulu.
1645. It's showing up as flight 66. And 12 is probably what we have. We probably have 11 scheduled that didn't come in. Flying Bulgaria 851, cross runway 09er right. Okay, so they're
Cross runway
going
09 right.
over there.
Bulgaria 851.
But yeah, everybody should be clear of each other, I would think, at this point. So, looks like they're going to turn, get in line, go on down. But yeah, other than some arrivals continuing to show up, there's really nothing here showing that it should, so we'll see. Oh, so Virgin might be... Well, maybe not. Maybe it's just coming down so that it doesn't have to go backwards, but it may go very, like right where that one was. I don't know. Cathay 238 Heavy, runway 09er right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500. Contact departure.
Runway 09er right. Cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500. Contact departure. Cathay 238 Heavy.
Alright, so we've got British.
Heathrow
Speedbird
Tower.
355.
301 heavy on final 09 left.
Virgin 301 Heavy, runway 09er left, cleared to land.
Runway
So,
09
right
left.
now,
Cleared
I
to land.
believe
Virgin 301
that will
heavy.
be it. But I don't know, obviously. So we'll move things along a little bit here. Okay, so Cathay's there, the other one's there. Nothing new, Virgin's barely there. It's like amazing how slow some of these are. Shuttle 13 X-ray, taxi to terminal. I assume he's coming way
Taxi
over
to
here.
terminal. Shuttle 13 X-ray.
Could be wrong, but who knows. Again, he's got to wait, because that's a heavy. So there will be wake turbulence. Yep, so he's coming way over here. I assume the other shuttle's coming way over there. Oh, there's a Dynasty coming in. These are all 1645, so it's not like something that was earlier should be coming in, but this is sometimes the problem you've got with these. So let's see. Man, he's still not off the runway. That's crazy. Now he's finally off the runway. Then he's got to clear the, end of the field a little bit. Okay, so this one's going a little ways over. Shuttle 13 X-ray, taxi to the terminal. I think he's already doing it. He just looks weird.
Taxi to terminal. Shuttle 13 X-ray.
Alright. Croatia 82 Whiskey, runway 09 to right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Virgin 21 Kilo Heavy, runway 09 to right, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. So that'll get us to 61 with those.
On reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Croatia 82 Whiskey.
But at this point, again,
Runway
we're going to
09
move some
right.
things over.
Cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Virgin 21 Kilo
Dynasty 81 Heavy, runway 09 or left, cleared to land. Alright, and now we're getting the Turkish 1931 that should have showed up 50 minutes ago in our schedule, finally coming. So we'll see if they suddenly all start circulating, but Shuttle 7 Zulu, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal. Shuttle 7 Zulu.
So just moving things along. Virgin 301 Heavy, taxi to terminal. Yeah, so we're getting like speed birds
Taxi to
that.
terminal.
So now it's like going to fill everything in, which is odd, but will give us more things. So.
Turkish 1930 went on final 09er left.
Turkish 1931, runway 09er left, cleared to land. Yeah, there's now a Speedbird, a Lufthansa,
Runway 09er
but
left.
maybe
Cleared to
that'll
land.
be it. We'll
Turkish
see.
1931.
Okay.
Heathrow Tower, Speedbird 579 Victor on final 09er left.
Speedbird 579er Victor, runway 09er left, cleared to land. Yeah, I mean, it's like, I don't know the
Runway
logic
09er
that it's
left,
picking
cleared to
things
land.
up with, but
Speedbird 579 Victor.
good news is we'll get some more things done. So, I mean, that'll be good. But yeah, right now there's two more that haven't even called in yet.
Heathrow Tower, Lufthansa 8 Uniform Whiskey on final 09 left.
Lufthansa 80. Lufthansa 8 Uniform Whiskey, runway 09er left, cleared to land. Dynasty 81 Heavy, taxi to terminal.
Runway 09 left, cleared to land. Lufthansa 8 Uniform Whiskey.
Taxi to terminal. Dynasty 81 Heavy.
Heathrow Tower, Speedbird 439 Mike on final 09er left.
Speedbird 439 Mike, runway 09er left, cleared to land. So yeah, this Turkish that's finally
Runway
coming
09
in
left, cleared to
should have been
land.
earlier.
Speedbird 439 Mike.
So now we're at 65 of 78. And obviously we've got, some in the air. We've still got another Speedbird that's going to call in right now. We'll see if anything goes beyond that. Turkish 1931, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal. Turkish 1931. Heathrow Tower, speedbird 42 Delta Bravo on final 09er left.
Speedbird 42 Delta Bravo, runway 09er left, cleared to land. Speedbird 579 Victor, taxi to terminal. So I'm assuming
Runway 09
all of
left,
these
clear
will
to land. Speedbird 32
kind
Delta
of
Bravo.
go different places.
Taxi to terminal.
Oh, we got another
Speedbird 579
Speedbird.
Victor.
So the Speedbirds, I'm not surprised because we got plenty of gates for them. Lufthansa 8 Uniform Whiskey, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal. Lufthansa 8 Uniform Whiskey.
Alright, so there's 2 more in the air. Plus the
Heathrow
one that
Tower,
hasn't called.
Speedbird
Now it
813
called.
Charlie on
Oh,
final
and now there's the
09 left.
Hainan. Interesting. They're like all coming in. Speedbird 813 Charlie, runway 09er left, cleared to land.
Runway 09 left, cleared to land. Speedbird 813 Charlie.
So we're going to get a good amount here. For sure. So, I mean, that Turkish is parking. Whoops. Speedbird 439 Mike, taxi to terminal. I had him holding for a long time.
Come on, property error.
Speedbird 439 Mike, taxi to terminal. Yeah, he had 50
Taxi to
seconds
terminal.
because I
Speedbird 439
wasn't
Mike.
paying attention. But he's potentially, I
Heathrow
guess,
Tower,
he's going a little
Hayden
ways.
7911 heavy on final 09er left.
Hainan 7911 heavy, runway 09er left, cleared to land. Speedbird 42 Delta Bravo, taxi to terminal. Yeah, we're gonna be over
Runway
40.
09
We're gonna
left,
we're gonna
clear
get
to
most
land.
of these, if
Hayden
not all of them,
7911 heavy.
because there's a Swiss coming
Taxi to
in.
terminal. Speedbird 32 Delta
The
Bravo.
only one that's unique, I mean, there's a Turkish, a KLM, and an Iberia. Those have not appeared yet. And then there is a Shamrock that should arrive. We obviously had one leave, so we have a gate. So it'll be interesting. But yeah, we're going to look at the Hainan one when it lands, because that one's unique for sure. But there's a Swiss yet to call in. So we'll see how that all goes, but
Heathrow Tower, Swiss 21 Mike on final 09er left.
here's Iberia. Swiss 21 Mike, runway 09er left, cleared to land. Speedbird 813 Charlie, taxi to terminal.
Runway 09er left, clear to land.
Alright,
Swiss 21
so
Mike.
we've got, again, several.
Taxi to terminal. Speedbird 813 Charlie.
But we've got the Hainan and Swiss, so we're definitely going to want to see those.
Heathrow Tower, Iberia 719 on final 09 left.
Iberia 719, runway 09er left, cleared to land. Alright, and the Shamrock. So right
Runway
now it's the
09
KLM and the
left, clear to land.
Turkish
Iberia
that aren't
719.
happening. Hainan 7911 Heavy, taxi to terminal. Okay, so he's
Taxi to terminal.
not going super
Hainan
far,
7911
but he
heavy.
is going somewhere. So, alright, we'll get these in. And then if another one comes in, I guess we'll know, but I'll be surprised.
Heathrow Tower, Shamrock 172 on final 09 left.
Shamrock 172, runway 09er left, cleared to land. Well, I'll be darned, the KLM
Runway
has
09
appeared.
left, cleared to land.
Maybe the
Shamrock
Turkish will
172.
appear too, because they're both 1555, but man, this is odd. Swiss 21 Mike, taxi to terminal. So yeah, other than the one that I deleted
Taxi to
at
terminal.
this point,
Swiss 21 Mike.
you know, we've got kind of a lot going on. Alright, so the Swiss is going, well, yep, and the Turkish is approaching too. So we would have literally gotten everything. I don't understand. That is crazy.
Heathrow Tower, KLM 63 Tango on final 09er left.
KLM 63 Tango, runway 09er left, cleared to land.
Runway 09er left. Cleared to
Iberia
land.
719,
KLM 63
taxi to
Tango.
terminal.
Taxi to terminal.
Just want to make
Iberia
sure nobody's
719.
waiting. 'Cause, yeah, I don't know if Swiss is crossing. But okay, Iberia is going like over there. Again, Turkish is
Heathrow
going to
Tower,
call in.
Turkish 8 Quebec, Quebec on final 09er left.
Turkish 8 Quebec, Quebec, runway 09er left, cleared to land. Yeah, everything
Runway
is
09er left, cleared to land.
everything
Turkish
is
8 Quebec,
good to
Quebec.
go at this point. Shamrock 172, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal. Shamrock 172.
Okay, so we have 74 of 78. So, you know, we had 79, but I deleted the one. But yeah, we're going to have 100%, which is crazy. So we'll get the KLM in. KLM 63 Tango, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to
So
terminal.
no delay there.
KLM 63 Tango.
And he's going across. KLM 63 Tango, cross runway 09er right.
Cross runway 09er right. KLM 63 Tango.
Turkish 8 Quebec, Quebec, taxi to terminal. I assume again
Taxi
he's...
to terminal.
Yep.
Turkish 8 Quebec, Quebec.
Alright, so we gotta get... Like, that might be the longest one, even though he's ahead. We'll see how they come through, but he's got to cross and go over. So we have 76 of 78 right now. Obviously 77 and 78. There we go. They are all done. Right, so we got that one complete. We go to the log, we're at level 32. Again, Heathrow's right there, so we've done 78 out of 100. So we haven't, like, gotten any more there. But if I look at my spotter score, you know, I think we've gotten, well, maybe it didn't give us any, because I don't think it shows us the common. But we're coming up on 2,000 flights total that we've done here. Again, started in May of 2025, did a lot of flights then, and it's been, you know, kind of light a little bit here and there. But, you know, we still haven't unlocked the cargo as far as traffic. But, yeah, so anything that isn't airports, I mean, we have Oceania, which there's just not a lot of airports over there. Now, again, we didn't do Virgin Australia. It was Virgin. Because we haven't even gotten one there. But you can see North American, we're already in the silver level, heading to gold. Same thing with just general airlines once we get past 2,500. And this is any type of flight. But this is commercial and, you know, the other ones. But yeah, the super size, like the super that we just did, that would be one of them that has appeared here. But we've got a lot of airports, and there are some we don't own again. We don't have Anchorage yet, and I think Berlin or Athens just came out. So we're getting to the point. I think the last one I purchased was Vancouver. So these are coming in the future. If you haven't liked or subscribed, though, please consider that. It's greatly appreciated, and I will see you next time.